Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, May 31st, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. To paraphrase the great Jordan Peterson, we can only see what we aim at. And from where I'm standing, soon-to-be rookie classic physique sensation Keone Washington has his sights set awfully high these days. This week, Washington teamed up with fellow rookie in training Jonathan Hambrick for a few monster training sessions as they both gear up for their pro debuts later this year. At the moment, Washington is slated to hit the Tampa Pro a little more than 2 months from now, where he'll be ready to square up with some of the best talents in the business, as they all look to make the best out of a loaded midsummer stretch. This classic physique division is loaded with killers just about everywhere you look. But if Washington can come out and hold his own, it might give him the confidence to test out the waters again before he wraps up the season. This weekend, the biggest event on the IFBB calendar is coming north of the border to the beautiful city of Toronto for another jam-packed 2 days of events up at the Toronto Pro. And if I were a betting man, it would be awfully hard for me not to lay down a few dollars on Terrence Ruffin in the classic physique division. Right now, we're less than 72 hours out from the two-time Olympian making his season debut, where he's expected to roll out a new and improved look for his 2018 campaign. All the reports I've heard up to this point lead me to think that confidence is riding sky high right now around the Ruffin camp. And quite frankly, based on the pictures I've seen, I can understand why. So as long as he comes in and takes care of business, like I think he will, it's safe to say that he should find himself right up there in the mix of things in the first call-out. I guess making your season debut outside of the country is all the rage this weekend, because earlier this week we got wind that Julie Mayer has plans to make her presence felt for the first time up at the Toronto Super Show. The Las Vegas native released her last pre-show update early Monday, where she gave our fans a sneak peek at what she's bringing to the party on Saturday. My sources near the Mayer camp tells me that she's on track to deliver one of her best overall looks to date. So if she can find a way to outdo that form she had back at the 2015 Olympia, she's someone you want to look out for in the top call-out. One of the dirty little secrets of being an entrepreneur is that it means you're quite literally working your butt off 24/7 to build your brand and grow your business. That's probably why I have so much respect for Bojana Vasiljevic as one of the hardest working women in figure. This week, Bojana dropped another round of scorching updates as she blazes her way to yet another Olympia berth, where she'll look to build on the strong start she's had this season thus far. Over the last 4 years, Bojana and her team have done an incredible job of improving every aspect of her craft across the board. So as long as she sticks with what got her to the party in the first place, I don't see any reason why we can't expect to see her keep powering her trend upward. A good hunter knows that above all else, you've got to have patience when you're tracking your prey, or else you risk missing out on the big prize. And when you've got the pedigree and the patience of an athlete like Lionel Beyeke, you don't panic when things start getting tough. Less than a week removed from putting together a relatively solid effort at the Cal Pro, the longtime veteran already looks like he's back on the hunt. The Beyeke camp dropped a few post-show updates that show off some rock-solid conditioning to go along with a vicious pump. If you follow the trend of what he's done over the last few years, it becomes pretty clear that Beyeke is one of those late bloomer type guys who gets going and stronger as the season goes along. So don't be surprised if we see him kicking butt and taking names a few months from now on his way to ripping off a few wins like we've seen him do time and again. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.